Obamacare, technically known as the Affordable Care Act, has been in the news a lot, facing a lot of criticism because of a disastrous rollout. But what's really going on with it? How do you enroll despite well-known problems with the website? Well, here to update us and tell us all we need to know about the law is, and I know I'm going to mess up her name because I'm a country boy from Arkansas, and that's what we do, Gayleen Knoyton, president of Celebrate Healthcare, an outreach company that educates the public and businesses about the Affordable Care Act. Gayleen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And my apologies, I'm going to stick with your first name.
You did an excellent job. You did an excellent job.
If you really knew how many times I practiced saying that last name, you would fully understand when I expected to butcher it. All right. Now, Obamacare, after years of litigation and legislation, it's finally here. It's been rolled out. So what does the average consumer who is getting ready to hop on the website need to know?
Well, let me just say this first of all. There's a lot of confusion that's out there, and I recommend that everyone do their research. Go onto healthcare.gov and do your research. Read about what's available to you. Today, we have more than 3 out of every 4 Americans get their insurance from an employer, Medicare, Medicaid, or Veterans Benefits Administration. And Americans who purchase insurance on their own, however, generally buy coverage in the individual insurance marketplace. So therefore, before you had the Affordable Care Act, you were paying high copays, deductibles. There was lack of basic benefits. Maternity care and mental health services and prescription drug coverage, these weren't covered. But now we have, under the Affordable Care Act, we can go to the doctor and we can get our physicals. Women can get a mammogram, well women exams. You can get your colonoscopy, and you don't have to pay a copay or a deductible, to get these services and additional services as well. So I tell everyone, do your research. There's a calculator that's on healthcare.gov that you can actually go on. You can put in how much you make a year, and it will tell you if you're eligible for a government subsidy towards your insurance. And also, you can also search and look at what plans is available to you in the insurance plans.
Now, just to clarify, if someone signs up, do they get it automatically? Is this something that starts right away? It's a schedule. Could you give a breakdown as to how that actually works?
Yes. So we're trying, and here I'm in Virginia, so I'm doing a series of Healthcare Enroll Fest and working with certified application counselors, which is with the community health centers. And we're trying to get as many people enrolled by December the 15th. If you are enrolled by December the 15th, your insurance will start January 1st. If you sign up after December 15th, it won't start until February 1st. And then there's a schedule that goes after that, and you can go on healthcare.gov and look at the schedule. The enrollment period is from October 1st until March 31st this year. And then next year it will be on the schedule that Medicare is on, which is going on right now, which starts mid-October and goes to December.
Now, I've had actually a few people ask me this question. People who have no insurance, meaning they don't have the ability to even pay for insurance, should they even go and sign up or even try to see about anything on that website at all?
Yes, because you have some states that have Medicaid expansion. And if your state have Medicaid expansion, then this will help you with your insurance. You can be with Medicaid. So, yes. Also, there's certain catastrophic scenarios that you might be eligible for. I'm telling everyone, go on the site, and if you don't have access to a computer, you can go to every area has navigators, and you can actually walk in there and talk to a navigator, or you can go to your community health center. Many of the community health centers have actually have people there that can help you and sign up. If you have and if you have a computer and you want to go online and find out where somebody, because some people, they want to talk to somebody face to face, then you can go online and go to localhelp.healthcare.gov, and then you can find it. And then you have other people that would prefer to actually call in. They want to talk to somebody, and you can actually go, because there's 4 ways that you can apply for it. So you can actually call an 800 number, and you can call it 1-800-318-2596. That's 1-800-318-2596. You can get your questions answered, and you can also apply right over the phone as well.
Okay. Now, just out of curiosity, because we're going to be talking about living wages in a little bit with our next guest, and so I wanted to ask, what about you mentioned for the Medicaid subsidies or extensions, or I don't know the word that you used very eloquently.
You're
happens?
Talking about I'm talking about eligible for government subsidies.
What about the people who are kind of at the low end, meaning they're working, they're not unemployed, they have money coming into the household, but they barely have enough money to cover their own household bills? Is there options available for them?
Of course, and they have, again, there's a matrix of if you make under $23,000, or if you're a family of 4 and you make X amount of dollars, you still can be eligible for a government subsidy that will pay towards your health insurance.
Should people
and there's all kinds of different scenarios.
Now, because I know you've been doing a lot of work, so I was told by my producer not to keep you on very long because you need to sleep. But I got a couple more questions for you.
Sure.
One, for people who have existing insurance, should they be freaking out right now that they may be at risk of losing that insurance?
No, not at all. They should not be freaking out. If they have insurance under their employer and their employer's insurance fits in the realm of the Affordable Care, which means of the price range or whatever, you have a lot of employers that already fits right into the Affordable Care, then of course they won't be eligible. But then you have some that are paying a lot for their insurance, and it doesn't fit within the realm of Affordable Care, and they have the option of going onto the marketplace and looking to see if they can get a better deal on the marketplace.
2 more questions for you. For those people, I'm pretty sure I'll have 3, but I'm going to just tell you 2 just to make it seem like it's short.
Uh-huh.
To your knowledge, are there some states that are having a smoother transition than others?
So I talk to many people in the media. We're hearing all of this controversy, at the top, about the website. You can't get on, you can't enroll. And we're on the ground with the grassroots, and people are not complaining on the ground. People just want to know what health insurance is available to them, how can they get it, and if they're going to be eligible for some sort of government subsidy. So they're not really complaining about it. This is a big deal. It's huge. And so, of course, there's some bumps along the way, but in the long run, we're going to have a better, healthier America with the Affordable Care Plan. So the people on the ground are rather patient. I mean, they just want to get health care. They just want to know what it is. They want to know what's available to them. And so they're doing the research. And when we do these Enroll Fest, we have one coming up in Portsmouth, Virginia this Saturday. And people we expect a huge turnout from there for people to attend. I tell people, if you have Facebook, if you go to I have a real-time Facebook page called Celebrate Healthcare on Facebook, which is Celebrate Healthcare. I constantly put updates on a regular basis with the Affordable Care. I call it the Clip Notes of the Affordable Care Plan. So I kind of break it down where it's much easier for people to read. But the healthcare.gov is the end-all, be-all to really find out. We also have, there's also Enroll America, enrollamerica.org. That's a great site, that you can go on. But let me just say this, too. Let's talk about the importance of getting more younger people into the health care. the more younger people that we get, the better it's going to be in the long run, because it makes it cheaper it makes it more affordable for the senior people that are on the health care plan. And so we want to get healthy people into the system because we want them to start going to the doctor, because when they start going to the doctor, then it becomes you'll start having a healthier America. So they have plans that can be as low as $50. It's called a catastrophic plan for young people that are under 30. And so we want to see more young people get into the system. And for $50 a month, that will cover a couple of your basic physicals and going to the doctor. And if you have to go to the hospital for emergency, your bill won't be quite as high if you didn't have insurance.
Okay. Now, you mentioned before, and get this last question in so it can give you some chance to get some sleep tonight.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned there were 4 ways that people could actually go about applying. Could you tell us what those 4 ways are again?
Right. They can apply online. They can visit healthcare.gov. They can apply by phone. They can call 1-800-318-2596. And that's 1-800-318-2596. They can apply in person and visit a trained counselor in their community to get information. Or you can visit localhelp.healthcare.gov. That's localhelp.healthcare.gov to find out where that person is located in your area, or you can call the 800 number and they can tell you that as well, 1-800-318-2596, or you can apply by mail. And if you apply by mail, you can go on healthcare.gov, you can download the application, and you can fill out the application as well. But I do want to warn people is that there are scammers out there. We have already been hearing stories of people coming up to maybe some of the elderly and saying, look, for $25, I'll help you walk you through the health care plans, and help you sign up. When a person is on Medicare or Medicaid, they don't have to go into the Affordable Care Plan. They don't have to go onto the marketplace. And if you don't have any insurance, it's no charge for someone to walk you through the process if they're a certified application counselor or if they are an agent with an insurance company that happens to be one of the what we call the exchanges in the marketplace. So there's no fees. And so I want to really warn everyone that there's a lot of scams out there, and we don't want anyone to be taken advantage of.
Outstanding. Again, thank you, Gayleen. I know you were busy with the election work last night.
Yes.
So, go put your feet up, relax a little bit, and enjoy your evening. Thank you very much.
I'll be happy to come back on anytime. So thank you so much.
We will be taking you up on that offer. Thank you much now.
Great. Thank you. Bye-bye.